Yo, like I always say, if you're not down with the bullshit and you're down with the real shit, like and subscribe. Well, a few days ago was my birthday. And I got some gifts. And it really made me reflect, in a humble type way, the understanding of and appreciation for, people just thinking about you. And not just thinking about you, but it also could relate to, in a more in-depth way, how people think about you too. The whole thing about it, I got some gifts where I said, damn, I wasn't expecting this. And let me be real, like I say all the time, like, no bullshit, just being real. We know that, like, growing up being black in the hood, or, because really when people say black community, black community is the hood, because, and then a lot of black people in rich neighborhoods. We're not talking about the rich, famous people that we know about. Yeah, but compared to the whole, we know where, an unfortunate large amount of us are at. So a lot of times people just talk in a vague sense when they say black, but, a lot of times that's pertaining to like just growing up in the hood, the things that people in the hood do. And so we know that being black, like a lot of times, man, when people do stuff for you or do stuff for each other, a lot of times people are cheap. Now, you got some people, they might say, not me and my homeboys, not me and my family, this and that, we think more of each other than that, I know what you're saying. So what's this person talking about? I know what you're saying, but we don't do that. It's like, okay, man. I've seen people do that a lot, say that, then you have witnessed the very thing they're talking about in its opposite, form. You'd be like, I don't know why it's always this person. It's always this person that always has to make it seem like they always like, are, their situation doesn't pertain anything to like something that's just regularly known or common. Like not them, them and their family, them and their friends. It's always like more. It's always better. It's always, I don't know. It'd be fucking basically lying and shit. But we know that, a lot of times, there's some people that's cool, but y'all know what I'm talking about. People go out of their way to do stuff for their mother. Outside of that, a lot of times, shit. In the black community, it's like, I give you something, or I do for you, almost in a sense, like if I got some shit left over that I don't really care for, I don't want. That's more the mentality. And then they'll give you like some shit, what they don't want. And they expect you to look at that shit like, oh man, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Oh God, like you didn't bless them or something, because in the black community, it's like, I didn't have to give you shit. There's always that, I didn't do nothing for you, It's like, what, you say, oh man, man, I'm really stressed, man. You're talking to like one of your good friends, though. Yo, dog, hey, can you, yo, man, you got a couple of dollars on you, man. I just want to go get me a beer real quick. He like, damn, dude, I would if I could, dog, but I ain't even got it right now, man. Shit. I'm kind of struggling myself. You be like, all right, man. And I know y'all have known about situations like that. Like if you like somebody on the outside of that conversation listening, you just doesn't hear it. Then he said, well, shit, man, I gotta go. I got some things to do, man. Should I holler at you later and shit like that? You say, all right. He said, all right. When his partner leave, he sitting out there talking about, shit, man, motherfucker, coming on by here and shit. Damn, first thing out of this motherfucking mouth is, can you give me a couple of dollars and shit to get a beer? Like, damn, nigga, what kind of shit is that, motherfucker? Shit. I just got paid, too. I could have gave the motherfucker a couple of dollars. And then you like, damn, for real? Let's say, like, this guy is like maybe a co-worker. You might have happened to be over his house or something like that. He told you to come through, or, he's somebody more so but that's supposed to be really his friend. Now he's telling you this shit, going, yeah, man, shit, I just got paid. I could have gave him, that fucking couple of dollars, but I just didn't like the fact of how, damn, man, he just come over here. And the first thing he asked me, he hit me up for a couple of dollars, talking about getting him a beer and shit, I'm like, oh, man, come on here like some bum ass, man. I ain't your mom. I ain't your. Now, what is all that for? This be a friend. He be talking about a guy. This be somebody though, but he been known like about 15, 16, 17 years. I've known shit like that to happen on the regular and shit, And then you look and you listen like, damn. That's how he think about a motherfucker that's supposed to be his true partner. Like, damn, well, shit. I know he'll do me some kind of funny style way or something. That's letting you know, but you ain't gotta comment on that situation, like security. Just look and observe. Like, oh, okay, that's how you do your folks. And like, oh, okay, cool. But for whatever reason, at the present time, he being cool with you for some reason. But it lets you know how, he gets down and shit. Hold on for a minute. Yeah, because you looking at that going down, that was kind of janky. I was supposed to be his partner. Damn. What if dude really is going through some shit? But see, whether or not he really going through some shit, what he just displayed was more so the sense of he don't give a fuck. And that's how a lot of motherfuckers be. It's just like you got females in your family, your sister, your girl cousins, maybe your aunt, always be hitting you up, want some money and shit like that. Drive them some damn where, pick them up, do some shit like females, when they got shit they want you to do, it's always some goddamn heavy lift and fucking beast of burden type fucking shit. Hey, nephew, can you help me? What you want, auntie? I need you to come over here and help me lift my china cabinet and move it over till you come over here with your cousin and you come over here and move this. Like, what the fuck? That china cabinet heavy as fuck, auntie. Yeah, but both y'all can do it. Y'all go ahead, and you go over there and you do the shit. Then later on, you like, well, you standing around. She like, ooh, thank you. You tired as fuck. You feel like goddamn like you didn't fucking tore something in your back or some shit trying to lift that motherfucker. And she just, ooh, thank you. Thank you so much. Ooh, this and that. Man, shit. You be like, let's just say you be like, hey, auntie, man, so you got something to eat in there? Like, after we've been lifting that thing, pulling that, thing around and stuff, man, shoot, that took a lot out of me. I just, you got something I can make a sandwich or something, some sandwiches, some chips or something like that? She looking at you talking about, boy, you ain't got no money? And you looking at, what? I ain't got no money. What the fuck you wait a minute, that ain't the point. Like, I just helped you move this damn china cabinet. What the fuck are you talking about? She's sitting up here like, oh. If you were to say that to her, she'd be like, oh, well, you didn't say I needed to pay you anything or whatever. I just thought you was coming over here helping your auntie out on the strength you was my nephew. Oh, shoot. Please excuse me. I didn't know that, every time you ask family to help you, you supposed to expect them to be just like, somebody that got a business or something like that. And you supposed to, like, pay them or reimburse them for their labor or something. Like, I didn't know all that. Wait a minute. So now she starts trying to come with some bullshit guilt trip shit on you, as though you should be ashamed, like asking for something in return for what she and you up there lifting china cabinets and all kinds of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all them females and the dudes too, the dudes in the families too, they got to do, because like for us, like black families, most black boys are raised by single family households. You learn how to be a man from a female perspective. That's how so many black dudes are stupid, bitch acting, and you know what I'm saying, selfish and all that. They take on all those traits that they seen of their mom and their older sisters and their aunties, so they start doing the same thing. Like, oh, this is what you do in life. You be a scandalous motherfucker, use people, get shit from them. Don't you give them nothing, and you just look for what benefits you. That's how you see these trick ass dudes. Like, they'll give that woman money, they'll do all kind of stuff for her because they sucker motherfuckers because of the simple fact that they figure like she gonna give them some sex. So he's basically got a concubine, you know. He's paying her to basically be in his bed and to give him sex. That's why you see them trick ass dudes doing that. I mean, to the point where, man, I seen it up close and personal, man, where you seeing them like, they tricking so bad, they tricking so hard, you goddamn, dude. They be down to fucking fight like they closest friends and shit over this fucking broad, man. You know, it's so, it be that serious, cause, you know, they look at the benefit of that tramp for them, you know. While she giving you the look, wink, wink, cause she really won't you, but she want one of the partners or something like that. But you know, you sitting up there like trying to tell him what's up, but he's steady all like got the goober face, you know, the goofy goober face is oh just like Clarissa, oh you know, he like. So damn, you know, he can't even see the truth staring him right in the face. But he'll do anything for her, but he'll give you 1,000,001 excuses why he can't do anything for you. And you've been his boy for like 25, 30 years. You're like, damn, that's crazy, man. You know, but yeah, like, but not to be, you know, caught up on those types. But what I'm saying is, you run into that kind of stuff in the black community really quite a bit. The shame, or the damn shame that it is. But hold on for a minute. Yep. Yep. Different times, you know, I'll be doing a video, and at the same time, I might be trying to fix one of my kids something to eat. So, you know, I'm not trying to bloviate and say, oh, I'm multitasking, and I'm just doing two different things at a time. That's all. You know, in our community, people love to do that too, man. That's why you get the dudes that do that. Yeah, like I said, they get that because they seem like moms and, you know, auntie and them doing that mess. You know what I'm saying? They get up, move a chair, then they get on the phone and they call their sister, or they call they call one of their hood rat friends, and they start saying, ooh, girl, ooh, I am so tired. Ooh, girl, I had to move this chair because it didn't look good where it was, and wasn't nobody here to help me, and I had to go on and do it by myself. If that no good lazy son of mine had been here, I would have made him do it, but he out there one of them trifling bros, he know, or something, so, you know, I couldn't get him to do it. Whew. Girl, I'm telling you, I didn't know how heavy that chair really was. Shit. I need to, smoke me a joint now and, get myself together. Wait a minute, I mean, what's bad in English in school got nothing but F. But when it comes to obliviating herself and her life, she can just spit paragraphs on some damn basic shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And because they so damn idolized the way that black kids look like their mama, they can get away with doing shit like that. Shit. I like the way you brush your teeth, mama. Don't nobody brush their teeth the way my mama do. Like, what? Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. And then when they get older, they start telling you about lies about themselves. Like, they just so damn great doing this and great doing that. Like, motherfucker, you ain't doing shit that millions of goddamn people around this damn world doing the same shit you doing. Because they ain't got nothing else to fucking go on. That's sad. But the thing about it, you know, so to talk about this says that, you know, if your level of expectation for a lot of people, you know, like in our community, to help you to do something or to do it right, you know, or be on time with it, we just leave that one totally alone. But just to do it right or be precise, do something like with some kind of care or you know, or just be diligent about your expectations of that. Got to be like low. So in general, so when you see people like do things that kind of go against the norm, show you proper respect, acknowledge what you truthfully did, be honest and loyal to you, not stab you in the back, not treat you like you less than, you know, it's like, so when you have those moments, you know, you're like, oh man, it's like a refreshing type moment and stuff. And, you know, like I said, I got some gifts where I didn't expect this, but I'm very humble and appreciative of it. You know, see, this is like when I think I did a video speaking about this. This is like when you, like, when I reflect kind of on like a couple of my best friends that I lost, how they were. You know, you can have people, individuals, talking about certain other individuals, and you think like, yo, you're talking about that man or that person or whatever. But I know that person is more loyal than you, more respectful, more of a decent, honest person than you. What you think because you got a better job or you got more money, you got ownership of things that maybe they don't, that makes you the better. Like, you know, that's a tricks mentality right there. Anytime you see a guy or a female always talking like that, a lot of times in the black community, when you see the female talking like that, it ain't got to do with a thing of class. It's like they're always like people that do that. They're always trying to tell you about what they got, what they do, and try to make it seem like they're better than the other person, so that it will deviate from the things that actually stand out that everybody can see, like all their negatives and stuff like that. They might be ugly, they might be fat, they might be stupid, inarticulate, they might got a bad voice, enunciate bad, got a big ass gut, or some shit like that. So they got to tell you about all the monetary and, you know, superficial, materialistic things that they have and all that stuff. And then they use that to knock other people. And what, like, that's like a tricks mentality. Like, even though he looks better than me, he's stupid. He didn't graduate. I did. I got a job. I make money. You should be with me. Like, what the hell? And then when she starts taking advantage of you and shit, taking all your money, now you looking all stupid and dumb to her, I don't think she really care about me. Motherfucker, you played a part in that. You told people what your worth was, your money, and the material things you got, because even you don't think you got anything else going on, motherfucker. Like, shit. Yeah, man, it made me, like, you know, reflect, like, upon, like I said, like, some of my real good friends that I had that I lost, because, maybe, like, a couple moved away, but, some died, and, you know, because it was like what they would give of their selves wasn't based upon like, oh, I'm gonna think of you as less than. I trick my money off with a hoe, with a broad that ain't shit. But you, my friend of 20, 30 years, oh man. Let's say, for instance, like I just said, it's my birthday. Here he is counting about, he got his check. And so he's counting, let's say he got a check. And so he's counting $800-900. And he said, I got to go over here to P's birthday, man. Shit, I go, yeah, man. Go get him one. He gonna go get you some kind of no-name beer or some no-name drink or some no-name something. And where he only got to pay like a couple of dollars for it. And fucking shit ain't hardly got, shit got like 2% alcohol level in it, and here you go, blood. Get your stupid ass out of it. Oh, that ain't shit. You just take that, just toss that to the side. Like, ain't nobody drinking that shit. Like, fuck that. Like, okay. As a matter of fact, I hope you ask for that shit when you leave and go back home. You be like, hey man, anybody? Oh, here you go. Oh, shit, since nobody touched you, damn right nobody touched that shit. They be having some weird ass fucking name. This shit sound like it came from outer space or something. Like, it don't even sound like it came from not a continent on the damn earth. It's like, what the hell is this shit? Like, Sprosnick beer. Yeah, they had it down there. It was down there. They was selling the whole 12-pack for $3.99. I was like, it might be good. That nigga bought that shit for you because it was cheap. And that's how he thinks of you. Like, he ain't doing all this for this motherfucker. But he might, like, come over your house and shit. You kick it with him, or you go to his house, you kick it with him. You get some nice shit. Don't have to be no motherfucking Crystal or no Ace of Spades, but it's just some cool shit. He be liking that. Oh, yeah. It's cool, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, I had, like I said, I had friends who, like, they were cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like when you really... There's a lot of times when men were so fucked up, people don't think about a lot of goodness that men do until they die. But people will praise females like shit while they living and after they dead. Everybody know how the black man is about his mama. Mama could have been on crack. Mama could have been out there, man, just prostituting for basically all the years he been on earth, man. Even when he got up there in age, damn, Mama, I'm 35. Why you still out there chasing them cars? Mom, like, she chasing them now like a dog. Like, ain't nobody chasing her no more. She chasing the cars. Like, but it's like, but it doesn't matter. Mom can do no wrong in the black community. But it's like, yeah, man, like, but just, getting back to the topic again, like, it's just a thing, like I said, some gifts that I got, maybe just really reflect upon, like, the importance of, man, you gotta acknowledge those people, man, that show you, respect, and show you that they really care about you, man, where you don't have all them hassles, and, cause you just gotta appreciate, cause for the most part, that's what you're going to get. You're just going to be burdened with a lot of half-assedness, bullshit, So, like all the people that came over, I appreciate. And you got to appreciate, any and everybody that, acknowledges you, respects you, and there for you, in a real capacity. You know what I'm saying? Got to say it like that because you got some people that got famous, man. And then they told the story. They got famous. They worked hard, trying to be a rapper, singer, be in the studio night and day, blah, blah, blah. Asked that one cousin and one hey, man, can you take me to the studio, man? I'm running late, this and that. Hey, man. I'm waiting for this girl to call me. Hey, dude, but I got to really go do this. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it if you can get me over there, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, should you do this for me? Man, I get this check or something, and I break you off, dude. I really appreciate it. I really need to get studio, but I'm running behind, and it's costing money, man, and I don't want to be having to pay all that money, like, later. Oh, man, shit, what that shit gonna do for me, though, dog? You just telling me about what I understand you got a problem, dog, but, hey, man, I'm waiting for a girl, dog. I mean, if she don't call, like, might be like, man, I said, next half hour, 45 minutes, blood, I'll let you know, man. I'm going to shoot you on. Man, I got to be at the studio, dude, in about next 20 minutes, dude. Well, you heard what I said? Okay, you be like, hell with it. Then all of a sudden, you might be outside smoking a cigarette or whatever, stressing. Neighbor see you. Hey, what's going on, man? You're like, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I got to go to the studio. Man, I do music and they charge me by the hour, and, I don't want to, I'm trying to hurry up. I overslept. I don't want to get on public transportation because that's going to take me a long time. Then we're going to lose an hour at least and then still got to pay for. Hell, I'll shoot you there. I don't mind. You be like, you will? Yeah, man, we neighbors. Hey, we talk to each other every day. Oh, thank you. Yeah. You might get a call. Hey, man, dude, shoot you there. You might be like, hey, how much gas money you want me to get? Oh, man, no problem, man. No problem. We neighbors, dude. I didn't do this for any money. I just, you're a neighbor. We got to look out for one another. Whatever. He did that when your own damn friend, or that could have been your cousin, basically said, I ain't got no damn worries or concern about what the fuck you going through. That's your shit. You blow up, get famous. Later on, that same damn cousin, that same damn friend, talking about, I was there for you, blood. When you first started rapping, you remember when we was in high school, like what? Yeah, I also remember that time when I need to go take that ride to go to the studio. And the neighbor helped me out. He'll bring up that. Oh, he'll start talking about other things. You know how we do it, man. Dudes don't understand when they be saying this stuff, when it's really like kind of some fakeness to it. Me and you, blood. It'd be a situation where really it was you, but they say that they was there and they did that. He was like going on, oh yeah, everybody just, But you think in your mind, like, damn well your ass didn't do shit. We all got into a bunch of fight or whatever. You didn't even put no hands on nobody or this and that. We was getting at these girls. You wasn't getting at nobody. But he told, you remember they was all on us. Like, oh, God. Very tight. Now they got to trying to pacify you now, telling you they was down for you. They always knew you was going to make it because now they want to be a part of the money and the fame. They want to be a hanger-on so they can use you for clout. So they can get brawls and all that type of shit. But that's some fake ass. That's just. But, like I said, man, it's just the gifts that I got. And I'm not going to, mention it or whatever, nothing like that. But it was just some special things that I got that, I said, damn, I got to really appreciate. It's all about the real people, man. It's all about keeping it real. See, that's what it is. A lot of people say, just remember, a lot of people say they real, but they ain't. You know what I'm saying? And they never was, never have been. You know what I'm saying? But the killing thing about it is that in spite of the fact that they probably are truthfully phony, they don't appreciate how you still kick it with them. Peace.